Good morning, welcome to the daily current affair discussion. The first topic that we will take for discussion today regarding revision of the competitive examination. The article criticizes the current system of competitive entrance examinations for higher education as an elimination exercise rather than a genuine selection process. It proposes an alternative examination system against the present prevailing competitive entrance examination. But the issue with the current content entrance examination system, these exams cannot access important life capacities like creativity, deep conceptual understanding, and social capacities. This undermines the value of these abilities. The high stakes nature of these exams causes mental, social, and economic problems for aspiring students and their families. The concept of merit being truly represented by the exams as they evaluate limited range of ability and can produce varying rankings may be questioned because what is being done by the present system so that is why it is being questioned and being put to review. What is the proposed alternative selection method? This alternative selection method is based on qualifying criteria assessed through improved board examinations or similar assessment. Students who meet the basic qualifying criteria or 70% in 4 subjects could be eligible for admission to higher education institutions. Only qualifying 70% marks, they will be eligible to join for the higher educational institutions. The number of eligible students exceed available seat, randomized selection would be employed. If the number of seats is less than the number of qualifying students, so a randomized Okay, so students who meet the basic qualifying criteria, 70% in their core subjects, would be eligible for admission to higher education institution. The number of eligible students exceed available seat, randomized selection would be employed. But the advantage of the process method, this approach would lessen the pressure on students and families since they only have to meet the minimum criteria requirement. This will minimize competitive stress and related pressures. By evaluating a broader range of ability, the issue of limited educational goal emphasized by the current exam can be minimized. This will promote a more diverse society and enhance collective competence. College could be evaluated based on the overall capacity, quality of education by they provide, focusing on students' broader capabilities rather than selecting based solely on. Okay. So, by evaluating a broader range of ability, the issue of limited educational goal emphasized by the current exam can be minimized. This will promote a more diverse society and enhance collective competence. Colleges would be evaluated based on the overall quality of education they provide, focusing on students' broader capabilities rather than selecting best solely on narrow exam focus skill. The proposed method does not immediately solve the problem of limited seat in top higher education institutions. However, it suggests that students who do not get admitted could understand it's due to chance, not with oath. The real solution is to enhance capacity in higher quality institution to accommodate all students. Next is significance of AI for education sector. This article discusses the potential of artificial intelligence to bridge the gap in access to quality education and personalized tutoring. It cites the two sigma problem, which highlights the effectiveness of one-to-one tutoring. So one-to-one tutoring, but also the practical challenges of scalability. The current higher education places too much importance on job placement and salary package and the main objective of higher education. This focus could restrict motivation for learning. Fine. What role does AI play in enhancing the quality and access of education? Recent advancements in AI like OpenAI, ChatGPT offers scalable, personalized, and cost-effective alternatives to traditional teaching methods. AI models can offer personalized tutoring, adjusting to each student's learning speed and preference. It can also replicate the advantage of one-to-one teaching. Integration of voice and vision capability in AI is making interaction more natural. It allows students to communicate with AI tutors like human instructors. In India, many students do not have access to quality teachers. AI can help bridge this gap by offering consistent and high quality educational support. AI can democratize education, ensuring all students, regardless of whether they live in their socioeconomic background. Okay, so background can access the resources they need to succeed. But the issue with it, there is no consensus on the impact of AI in education. Some view it as a threat to human capabilities, whereas others see as enhancing them. Advanced technology by itself is not enough. Learner engagement and motivation driven. Okay. Advantage technology by itself is not enough. Learner engagement and motivation driven by meaningful purpose such as addressing social issues and promoting public welfare, are essential for effective learning. It cautions against an overemphasis on job placement and salary packages as the primary goal of higher education, which may limit motivation for learning. What should be the way forward? Integration of AI in education. Policymaker, educator, and philanthropist should prioritize AI adoption in education and invest in AI infrastructure, teachers training, and curriculum development. Okay, empowering educator as facilitators. Educators should be focus or groom as facilitators. Educators should transit to facilitator roles. Okay, and utilizing AI for personalized support and emphasizing higher order thinking, skill, and creativity. This integration can improve learning outcomes, preparing students for future career by nurturing critical thinking and innovation. Embracing AI as a complementary educational tool, educators should see AI model not as a threat but as a tool that complement their teaching methods. By incorporating AI into classrooms, teachers can concentrate on the intricate and profound elements of education that demand human insight and awareness. The next topic is present refugee problem or situation in India. Who is a refugee? Refugee leave the country of their origin for fear of life because they feel due to natural or man-made issue there is a threat to their life, so they leave the country and they came to another country. They are called the refugee. There is an international body called the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugee, which protect the interest of the refugees. United Nations High Commissioner for Refugee looks after the interest of the refugees. Okay, so the article discusses the global refugee crisis and India's historical role in granting asylum. So it criticizes India's lack of a formal refugee law because India is not a signatory to the International Convention, Refugee Convention. So India is not bound to accept the refugee. Okay, because the International Convention on Refugee has not been signed by India. It advocates for new legislation and highlights the need for better treatment and legal protection for refugees in India. In the current global refugee situation, the UN Refugee Convention for its 1967 protocol outlines the right of refugee. India is not a signatory to it. About 43.4 million refugees are there at present worldwide. How was India historically treated refugee? Ancient history. India has a long tradition of granting asylum dating back to millennia. For example, the Jews found refuge in India centuries before Christ after fleeing persecution and the destruction of their temple in Jerusalem by the Babylonian and later the Romans. Medieval to modern history, Zoroastrian fleeing Islamic persecution in Persia also sought and found safety in India. Partition of India. During the 1947 partition, India experienced one of the largest refugee crises in history, with 13 to 15 million people crossing border, highlighting the scale of displacement and humanitarian response needed. 20th century onward, India supported East Bengali in the struggle for nationhood from Pakistan, which led to creation of Bangladesh in 1971. Additionally, India has provided refuge to Tibetans, Sri Lankan Tamils, Nepali, Afghans, and the Rohingyas from Myanmar. What effect been made to improve refugee rights in India? Legislative efforts. A private member's bill was introduced in the Lok Sabha in February 2022, proposing the establishment of a comprehensive refugee and asylum law. This bill aims to recognize asylum seekers officially and grant them specific rights, addressing India's lack of formal asylum framework. However, as of now, India has not no domestic asylum law. Judicial contribution. So, Supreme Court of India has reinforced the constitutional rights of refugee irrespective to nationality. Landmark ruling in 1996. So, in the case of National Human Rights Commission versus State of Andhra Pradesh, and Anwar ensured that Chakma refugee from Bangladesh who were entered Andhra Pradesh in 1995 could not be forcibly evicted until their asylum applications were properly processed. This judgment underlined the importance of legal procedure in the treatment of refugee, because here the Supreme Court of India came to the rescue of the refugee and intervene that they cannot be just packed and thrown from India. What challenges do refugees face in India? Lack of legal framework. India lack a comprehensive asylum law, leaving refugee without clear protection. Existing law like the Foreigners Act 1946, Registration of Foreigners Act 1939, the Passport Act 1967, the Extradition Act 1962, the Citizenship Act 1955, including the controversial 219 Amendment, the Foreigners Order 1948 treat all foreign individuals as aliens. Judicial inconsistency. Refugees are subject to varying judicial decisions. While the Supreme Court in 1996 upheld the everyone in India, including refugee, has right under Article 14, 20 and 21 Constitution, decision vary. This is evident in the differing approach in the Rohingya case. Discrimination. Rohingya are classified as illegal migrants and face religious and racial discrimination. For example, in 2017, the Ministry of Home Affairs issued a circular that led to their detention, the Rohingyas who came from Myanmar. Deportation and detention. Refugees like the over 600 detained Rohingya as of August 2023 were often face deportation and live in poor conditions in detention centers because they have been kept in detention centers for deportation. What should be done? India need a comprehensive law to ensure refugee rights, building on the proposed asylum bill of 2022. Okay. Adhere to the principle of non-refoulement, avoiding action like the deportation of over 700 Rohingya detained in poor conditions in the detention camp. Follow the Supreme Court's 1996 ruling that grants constitutional rights to all residents, including refugee. India should set an example in refugee management, reflecting its historical commitment to humanitarian values. Then PM Modi inaugurates new Nalanda University campus in Rajgir, in Bihar. Prime Minister inaugurated the new Nalanda University campus in Rajgir, Bihar, a joint initiative between India and East Asian Summit Nations (EAS) Green Campus. The new campus features a net zero green campus with a solar power, water treatment plant, water recycling, and extensive water bodies. But the ancient Nalanda University, established founded by the Kumar Gupta I in the 5th century CE, it thrived as a center of learning until the 12th century CE. Architecture: the monastic university, Mahavihar, with residential and educational buildings, stupas, shrines, and notable artwork in the stucco, stone, and metal. Educational excellence attracted students from China, Tibet, Central Asia, Sri Lanka, Thailand. Uh, okay, Thailand, Burma, right now Myanmar, and Southeast Asia. Major disciplines include Veda, fine art, medicine, mathematics, astronomy, politics, and warfare. Admission was strictly by merit with exam by trained gatekeepers. Foreign visitors: the 7th century CE Chinese scholars Yi Qian and Zhuangjiang visited Nalanda. Zhuangjiang studied Yoga Shastra under Chancellor Shilabhadra. Recognition: declared UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 2016. Analysis of the ancient education system in India. The Gurukula system: students lived with their gurus in an immersive learning environment, fostering deep bond and personalized education. For instance, Chanakya, renowned ancient Indian scholar, mentored Chandragupta Maurya, the founder of the Maurya Empire. Places of learning: indigenous education was imparted at home, in temples, Pathshala, tolls, then Chatuspadis, and the Gurukulas. Students went to Bihar and university for higher knowledge. A value-centric education: value like the drama, duty, dharma, amisha, non-violence, satya, truth were integral to education. For example, the Arthashastra by Kautilya emphasized moral and ethical principles alongside statecraft and economics. Center of excellence: ancient India has centers of excellence like Nalanda and Taxila, where practical wisdom was imparted. These institutions nurture scholars who excelled in various fields, from medicine to mathematics. What can be the present day education system learn from it? Holistic development. The ancient system's emphasis on holistic development aligns with the current understanding of multiple intelligence. Ancient Indian education included physical exercise, vyama, mental exercise Manthana, and moral education Acharana. Mentorship, low teachers people ratio was the salient features of the Gurukula. The deep teacher student relationship of ancient Gurukulas can be emulated through mentorship program in modern educational institutions. Value education, incorporating moral and ethical education in the curriculum, can foster responsible citizen with a strong sense of ethics and social responsibilities. This is particularly relevant in the context of today's global challenges. What can the present education system learn from it? Personalized learning. Modern education can benefit from customized approaches that recognize the create and cater to individual differences in learning styles, ability, and interest. Practical application. Modern education can promote hand-on learning, internship, and real-world problem solving to equip students with practical skills and experiences. Cost of education. Education in ancient India was very low cost, without fee and only paid in voluntary Gurudakshina. Gross privatization led to high cost can be countered by the ancient system of education. Shortcomings of the ancient education system: limited access. Education in ancient India is primarily available to privileged classes, leaving out a significant portion of the population, especially the lower caste and the women. And that rote learning, the traditional system often relied on rote oral memorization, emphasizing the repetition of text and formulas. This is an error that continued in present. Lack of formal documentation. The knowledge passed down through the Guru Shishya tradition was largely oral and not systematically documented. This led to loss of significant knowledge with the decline of Gurukula and the burning of the library like the Nalanda library. The new education policy 2020 recognized this rich heritage of ancient and eternal Indian knowledge and thought as a guiding principle and focus on the pursuit of knowledge, jnana, wisdom, pragya, and truth, satya, are the philosophical highest human values. Okay, so this is what the new education policy recognized the rich heritage of ancient and the eternal Indian education knowledge and that as a guiding principle and focuses on the pursuit of knowledge, jnana, wisdom, pragya, and truth, satya, are the philosophy of highest human goal. So this is ancient education centers. So Banaras, Kashi, Nalanda, Sompura, then Udantapuri, then Jagadal, then Vikramasila, then Puspagiri in Odisha, then Nagarjunakonda, then Ranipuram, and the Ballavi and Taxila. So these are the ancient center of excellence learning in India, and one is in Odisha, that is called the Puspagiri. Puspagiri in the present Jaspur district of Odisha is also one such. Puspagiri, Bihar. About East Asian Summit, established founded in 2005 as an ASEAN-led initiative. The only leader-led forum in Indo-Pacific discussing political, security, economic issue. Principle operate on openness, inclusiveness, respect for international law, Asian centrality, and Asian driving role. Then offshore areas, existence of mineral resource rule 2024. The center has introduced rules for offshore minerals in anticipation of upcoming auction. It involves extracting mineral deposits from deep seabed beyond 200 meters. India's offshore reserve include vital minerals like gold, diamond, copper, nickel, cobalt, manganese, and rare earth elements crucial for development found in the vast exclusive economic zone spanning 2 million square kilometers. Offshore mining promises to enhance mineral availability and decrease import reliance. However, challenges such as limited private involvement, demand for skilled labor, and high capital requirement persist in this sector. About the rules introduced by the central government under the authority of the Offshore Area Mineral Development and Regulation Act 2002. This legislation governs the development and regulation of mineral resources in India's maritime zone. The rule apply to all minerals except mineral oil and hydrocarbons, as well as those specialized in Part B of the first schedule to the Mines and Minerals Development Regulation Act 1957. The rules outline stages of exploration, feasibility studies, economic assessment, and classification of mineral resources and reserves. The next topic is the Speaker pro tem Lok Sabha, Senior Congress Leader K. Suresh, the senior most of the Lok Sabha. The expected number, from Odisha, the MP from Odisha, Bhartwari Mahtab, has been appointed as the pro tem speaker for the first section of the 18 Lok Sabha. His name was in discussion, but ultimately it was that Bhartwari Mahtab from Odisha, not K. Suresh. What the Speaker pro tem? The Speaker pro tem is a temporary presiding officer in the Lok Sabha appointed by the President before the first session of the new Lok Sabha. This role is typically given to senior members. The Speaker pro tem mainly is to administer oath to the new MP until a permanent speaker is elected. Role of the pro tem speaker: administers oath to the new MPs, presides over the House initial proceedings, ensures the smooth transition of parliamentary duties. So chosen by the President from the senior-most member of the Lok Sabha, assisted by the 3 other senior members of oath administration. The President administers the oath to the pro tem speaker, who then swear in other MPs. The angel tax, the Confederation of Indian Industry, CA has recommended removing the angel tax to boost capital formation, citing its negative impact on startup funding. Angel tax is the tax on the angel investors. Okay. Angel tax introduced 2012 under the Income Tax Act 1961, levied on the capital raised by unlisted company through the issue of shares if the share price exceeds the fair market value. This tax aims to curb money laundering and ensure compliance with the tax norms. Then Gandhi Sagar Sanctuary, Madhya Pradesh is developing the Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary as India's second home of the cheetahs following the Kuno National Park. The first cheetahs were introduced in India in the Kuno National Park, and the Gandhi Sagar Sanctuary, the second one, where the cheetah will be relocated. Cheetah was introduced in India from Namibia and South Africa, and they are first put in the Kuno National Park. And government has a plan to add this Gandhi Sagar Sanctuary as the second home of the cheetahs or African cheetahs in India. Why develop a second home? The move came after experts suggested that Kuno National Park, the current of the cheetah, does not have enough space for all of them. Recently, 2 cheetahs translocated on the cheetah project died. Gandhi Sagar Sanctuary is a wildlife sanctuary situated in the northern boundary of the Mandsaur and the Nimcha district in Madhya Pradesh, adjoining Rajasthan. Landscape: vast open landscape, rocky terrain, Vegetation: northern tropical dry deciduous forest, mixed deciduous forest and bush crops. Flora: Kair, Salai, Kardai, the Dua, Tendu and the Palas. Fauna: Sinkara, Vilgai, spotted deers, Indian leopard, striped hyena, jackal, crocodiles, fish, otter and turtles. Places of that Chaurasinga, Chaturбhuja temple, Bhadrakali rock painting and Narsinga Khadar, Injilghat fort and the Tarakeshwara temple, all are there here. So then Junetinath and its significance. Recently Junetith has been observed as June 19th in the United States of America. The Junetith is a short name of the June 19th. It is a holiday commemorating the end of slavery in the United States. Okay, so it marked the day on 19th June 19th, 1865 when the Union General Gordon Garner arrived in the Gladstone, Texas and announced the end of civil war and the emancipation of the enslaved African American. Although President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation had legally freed slavery in Confederate States in January 1st, 1963, enforcement has been slow in some regions, particularly in Texas. So that June 10th is celebrated. Okay, although President, so June 10th is celebrated with the various activities such as parades, cultural events, educational workshop and family gatherings. It is a time to honor African American freedom, heritage and achievement while reflecting on the ongoing struggle for equality. June 10th has gained recognition as a significant cultural and historical event. In the United States in 1921, it was declared a federal holiday, further solidifying its importance in American history. Then coming to the answer writing, evaluate the effectiveness of the Indian Railway policy for the past 2 decades in addressing safety now concern. How have these policy impacted the overall safety on the Indian railway network? In 2022, Indian Railway reported 27 major train accidents, significantly reduced from over 350 annual accidents around the turn of the millennium. Despite technological advancement and safety measures, recent incidents such as the deadly incident at the Bahanaga Bazaar station in Odisha in Baleshwar district highlight ongoing safety challenges. The recent accident in West Bengal. Develop safety policy, technological upgrades, advanced setting, signaling system, implementation of the automatic train protection system has reduced risk associated with the human error and prevented collisions. Predictive maintenance, use of data analytics, machine learning and IoT for predictive maintenance has minimized equipment failure. Real-time monitoring, video surveillance, sensors and geolocation system enable quick detection of anomalies, improving incident response. Infrastructure improvement, track renewal and upgradation. Investment in track renewal have reduced derailments from around 350 per year to 22 in 2021-22. Elimination of unmanned level crossing, systematic removal of the unmanned level crossing has decreased accident at these crossings. The Rashtriya Rail Sanskaran Course, a dedicated fund of 1 lakh crore established in 2017 for critical safety works in the railway, has resulted in reducing the accident and loss of life for that. And human resource development, improved training program. Regular refresher course aim to reduce human errors. However, incident like the 2022 Andhra Pradesh train collision shows Effectiveness is limited due to inconsistent training quality, fatigue management, regulated working hours and rest first periods, managed staff fatigues. Yet in 2017, Uttar Pradesh derailment highlights issues with poor enforcement and monitoring, safety culture. So awareness campaign and safety protocols promote a safety culture. Okay. So that is what. Then policy and administrative measures, safety committee, high level safety review committees that the Karna committee have been established to recommend and monitor safety measures. However, the implementation and monitoring of these recommendations often face delays, affecting overall effectiveness. Increased budget allocation. There has been a significant increase in the safety related budget allocation. Despite this incident, like the 2016 Indo-Patna Express derailment, indicate that budget increase alone are insufficient without effective utilization and oversight. Public awareness campaign. Intensified campaign aims to educate the public on railway safety, yet incident of people crossing track and regarding safety signals suggest these campaignings need more targeted approaches for better impact. Technological adoption and innovation, Kabacha system. The introduction of the Kabacha, an indigenously developed train collision avoidance system developed by DRDO, has enhanced safety. However, its limited deployment means its full potential in preventing accident is yet to be realized. Interlocking system, advanced interlocking system have been implemented to prevent signal failures. While these systems have reduced some errors, incidents still occur due to incomplete coverage of technical glitches. show. Look. Go. No, ultrasonic flow detection. The use of ultrasonic flow detection technology for early detection of rail flaw has improved maintenance. However, the effectiveness is sometimes compromised by inadequate coverage and delay in addressing detected issues. Impact of overall safety of railway network. Positive impact: reduction in accidents, significant reduction in the number of train accidents, particularly derailment and collision. Enhanced passenger safety: technological advancement and better maintenance practices have improved passenger safety. Faster incident response: real-time monitoring system have enabled quicker and more effective response to incidents. Improved infrastructure reliability: investment in infrastructure have increased the reliability and safety of the railway network. Public confidence: increased safety measures have restored public confidence in railway travel. But still, the accidents creating sense of fear in the mind of the public. Negative impact: persistent challenges. Ongoing incident indicate persistent vulnerability that need to be addressed. Human error: continued human errors highlights the need for further training and management improvement. Resource allocation variability: inconsistent implementation of the safety measures across regions. Aging infrastructure: despite improvement, parts of the railway infrastructure remain outdated. Funding and investment issue: ensuring continuous funding and investment in safety projects remain a challenge. In conclusion, Indian Railway has made significant strides in improving safety through technological upgrades, infrastructure improvement, and increased budget allocation. However, addressing persistent challenges and ensuring consistent implementation of safety measures are crucial for achieving a safer railway network. Continued focus on leveraging technology and enhancing staff training essential to prevent future accident and ensure passenger safety. Fine. So railway is the national carrier, and Indian Railway is for the lifeline of India. But the accidents and derailment at times cause fear psychosis in the mind of the people. So that government should take care to overcome this. So coming to the offshore wind terminal are port facilities that support the construction, operation, and manufacturing of the offshore wind power projects. And India's first offshore wind terminal will be deployed in Rajasthan and Maharashtra. No, that's incorrect. So only one is correct. The following statement: India Post is the largest postal network in the world. Right. The speed post service by Indian Post was introduced in 1986. Indian Post operates only within India and does not offer international postal services. So only 1 and 2 are correct. Indian Post also provide internal services. Only 1 and 2 are correct. 3 is incorrect. So that Bletchley declaration is related to that it is related to cyber security and digital threats. So A. Then question number 4: which organization is responsible for the allocating deep sea mining permits? International Seabed Authority. B the right answer. Okay. As the following statement: the Speaker Pro Tem is appointed by the President of India. Right. The main duty of the Speaker Pro Tem is to conduct the first meeting of the newly elected Lok Sabha. Right. The Speaker Pro Tem administers the oath of the new members of the Lok Sabha. Here all the 3 are correct. In the context of the Indian Parliament, who administers the oath up to the Pro Tem Speaker of the Lok Sabha, the President of India. A is the right answer. First, the following statement: angel tax is imposed on the excess capital raised by unlisted companies through the sale of shares over their fair market value. Right. Angel tax applies only to investment received from foreign investors. No, domestic also. So only one is correct. In which of the following states is Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary located in Madhya Pradesh? After Kuno, this is the second place for the relocation of the cheetah from Africa. So with reference to the ancient history, consider the following statement: Nalanda University was founded by Kumara Gupta and the Gupta dynasty in Bihar in the early 5th century. Right. Chinese traveler Haiyan. No, Nalanda University is wrong. Nalanda University was destroyed by the General Bakhtiyar Khilji in 1193. 1 and 3 are correct. It means she. Which of the following statements are correct about the minimum support price? MSP is a price set by the government to provide price stability and income security to the farmers. Right. MSP is approved by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. No, it is by the CSCP. MSP is declared twice a year for selected agricultural crops, one for Rabi, one for the Kharif. So 1 and 3 are correct. So answer will be 1 and 3. She. Thank you for watching. Keep watching regular update yourself.